Hi guys, what's going on? Draymond here, tuning in live from the studios here in Jersey City. We have our artist Keith. He's in the building, making sure he comes to you with the bricks. Now, let me stop. He's gonna come to you hitting some notes, hitting some style, hitting some swag, cause he got the keys now. So, our Keith, thank you for tuning in with us.
Introduce myself? Oh, what's going on, y'all? My name is Keith Chandler from Jersey City, New Jersey. Hip hop artist, culture creator. Rap, produce, events, MC, college professor, all those different things. Here to rock out.
Nice, man, we're multi-talented. You guys, you ready to accept it?
Accept it, let's do it. Let's go, Hog. The soul needs. The soul needs. Yeah. Feel like a legend in the making. Still I'm fighting my doubts. I know it gotta be Satan. The formula that I've created are stronger than those risks. Working at Pyrex when a bass mix. Double entendre bass working in trouble. The soul needs healing. I make do off my brothers. I dap dope dealers, reminding them that they gods. But the most high is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah, I said the soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give it a different feeling. When you take the hit system and mix it with true and living. Yeah, I said that soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give it a different feeling. No cap that we gon' get is living a strong finish. Knees on necks and bullets up in our queens. You see in this country lynchings embedded up in our jeans. Unread text from readers asking for me to give my 2 cents, and change is all we need. Yeah. Rookie got that heat up in his chest. Funny, every black revolution that we know is put to death. They've been moving super foul. Ain't nobody calling text. They've been out here balling out with them unemployment checks. I ain't judging, just looking for what is next. We need to lift each other up, make sure we doing the best. Just listen to Dr. Rapper, I live it through every breath. Stretching and warming up, this ain't even a fucking flex. Playing dirty, never keeping it clean. Sometimes I gotta channel my inner Draymond Green. Coaching and I'm developing everyone on my team. I ain't letting anybody go harder for me than me. Kinda embarrassing, watching how y'all move that way. It's backwards, how you paying for followers who don't ever pay? Y'all been buying views and likes, I've been buying truths and ice. Investments from merch I sold, call that move and ride. I love my people, they support anything solid. With I'm putting work in my hood to college and they can't knock it. Now it's been known to keep a promise, so it's still gangbangers and scholars is all welcome to knowledge. Yeah, I said that soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give it a different feeling. When you take the hit system and mix it with true and living. Yeah, I said that soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give it a different feeling. No cap that we gon' get us living a strong finish. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
This didn't go through.
What?
Making proud.
Oh, nah, there.
It's playing.
Not my ears. Meeting up with my plug. But double.
All right, let's go back to the one you gave me. All right, guys, hold on. We don't like to leave it airtime.
Yeah, so that was accepted, man, by my guy. You know, the hit system produced that on our project called The Soul Needs Healing 1. So, you know, tune in, tap in, listen to that project. Came out 2020, and it's a lot of soulful joints in there. my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people, and to get the streets flooded. Get into that bag, yeah, that energy, I love it. Trying to spin the block with them dollars in my budget. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people, and to get the streets flooded. I've been having battles with myself, and I ain't ducking, and I ain't stuck in the hood.
Okay, let's try this one, man.
Trying it one more time.
We gonna try it.
Alright, it's all you.
It's 05 and I'm meeting up with my plug. I'm new to this, but I need it for double up. Gotta be clean, so I'm watching out for the fuzz. I'm not old enough to drink, but I'm trying to get a buzz. Fuck that, yeah, I've been trying to catch a lick. My OG told me it's perfect timing to get it lit. Gotta be quick on my feet. Like that in the streets, like, ain't that the little nigga that be playing ball? Nah, but it's a game right now and I'm just trying to score. Walking bucket Avenue, so fuck it, I'm here. Yeah, I've been trying to catch my genetics. Each and every one of them will get it. Free my Uncle Rollo, he had caught a body, but be home soon. To be honest, I should probably just watch that beef that we had when I was 9, when he pissed me off. Feelings subside over time. He been in the 23 years, and I never really cared. Fucked up, right? Yeah, I'm maturing now. My soul's healing even on the days I'm feeling down. I done did a couple things to make my mama mad, but I've been did a couple things to make my mama proud. Yeah, you gotta feel us. Current doctor, rapper, and retired drug dealer. I never knew that this what I'd become. From Slav Court to taking the flights and lay up in the sun. How about them winter days? We came far from all them bitter days. Watching niggas eat good while my stomach bout to cave. Never repeat it cause I learned from all of my mistakes. And if we running low on options, I'ma find a way. See, I didn't come up with a silver spoon in hand. But for my accolades, you would think I've been a man. My broken home was worse off every other year. Gorilla Glue, girl, all the problems that we had in here. And that was shit that we couldn't fix. Cause back then there's no smiling while we taking pics. And that's a fact. Yeah, but I'm maturing now. My soul's healing even on the days I'm feeling down. I done did a couple things to make my mother mad, but I done did a million things to make the hood proud. Beginning, but I figured out. It's been a while since I did that joint. Nah, I'm good now. He been home for 3 years. You know, we figuring things out. We mended our relationship and, you know, trying my best to get him back on his feet. So, you know, like I said, time heals all wounds. Mission number 1, baby. It's our lead single right now. You know, got a project coming out real soon. People should be on the lookout for that, but, you know, we're going to add a little bounce to it, again, produced by the Hit System. Yeah. See, about me, you might be able to catch me in the streets sometimes. I like to keep my boots on the ground and just be as real as I can. I'm one of the realest niggas you ever met. Just as real as they get. It's up. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people, and to get the streets flooded. Get into that bag, yeah, that energy, I love it. Trying to spin a block with them dollars in my budget. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people, and to get the streets flooded. I've been having battles with myself, and I ain't ducking, and I ain't stuck in the hood. I'm here because I love it. Yeah, tired of saving niggas, and lately I've been exhausted. After I eat it, crack the message up in my fortune, telling me the workers been envious of the bosses. Absent of the crossing guards, moving with caution. Celebrating W's, I ain't dwelling on losses. Planning my investments, collecting my endorsements. A rapper who's a natural, ain't trying to force it. Streets playing dirty, I sanitize and I wash them. Look, made a couple thousand off the merch I made. Got events, getting all the other rappers paid. In the road and it's sprinting, and I'm paving lanes. I've been cooking, always got the flavor in my base. I heard people started hating, thinking what a shame. They going Milli Vanilli and faking for the fame. They lip singing tough talking, blame it on the rain. They lip singing tough talk like. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people, and to get the streets flooded. Get into that bag, yeah, that energy, I love it. Trying to spin a block with them dollars in my budget. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people, and to get the streets flooded. I've been having battles with myself, and I ain't ducking, and I ain't stuck in the hood. I'm here because I love it. Listen, I've been feeling kinda lost, how they question how I've been trying to guide them and teach this my profession. You know that, right? I could give a fuck about a duck who still find it hard to believe that I ruffle their feathers. See, they waste time BSing and they lacking all the confidence. Gotta be more aggressive. Everybody claim they need a lick while I'm working on the money heist and I be the professor. Made a couple thousand off the merch I made. Got events getting all the other rappers paid. On the road in a Sprinter and now I'm paving lanes. I've been cooking, always got the flavor in my base. I heard people started hating, thinking what a shame. They going Milli Vanilli and faking for the fame. They lip singing tough, talking blame it on the rain. They lip singing tough, talk like. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people and to get the streets flooded. Get into that bag, yeah, that energy, I love it. Trying to spin a block with them dollars in my budget. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people and to get the streets flooded. I've been having battles with myself and I ain't ducking, and I ain't stuck in the hood. I'm here because I love it. Yeah. Get the hood jumping. Yeah. Get the streets flooded. Get the hood jumping. Yeah. Get the streets flooded. Get the hood jumping. Yeah. Get the streets flooded. Get the hood jumping. Yeah, get the streets flooded. Yeah, man. Mission number 1, produced by the Hit System.
Damn, that you good, boy.
I try my best. I try my best.
All right. You have one more?
Do I have one more? Nah, not right now. I think that's all we cooking up right now.
That's all you cooking up?
Yeah.
I got you.
That felt good.
For the ones tuning in who missed the first one, you want to give them a rundown again to accept it?
I mean, we can do that.
They gonna accept it? Y'all gonna accept it? Y'all tuning in. Let me see in the chat right now. One second. Let's see who we got tuning in with us. All right. We got people on Kick. We got people on Twitch. Let's go. We on Twitch. We on Kick. We got it going.
Let's go. I'm on there too. Make sure y'all follow me, Keith Chandler, QUISCHANDLA, the Dr. Rapper himself. I'm on Instagram, Keith Chandler, PhD. All of that. I'm a man of many words. Got you. Born and raised from Jersey City, New Jersey. You know, started rapping, you know, a little bit later on consistently. Always had, you know, my mom was a huge, major hip-hop fan. You know, somebody that I used to ask, she was my original ghostwriter. I used to ask her to write down all the lyrics before they had, I'm aging myself out, before Rap Genius and AZ lyrics and all of that. You know, my mom was my person to, yo, you know, we got this song that we taped on the radio. I wanna rap it as a kid, bring it to school, impress my friends. She write down all the lyrics, show me how to write bars and stuff like that. Then eventually, you know, I started making my own, you know, raps. I think my first rap group was when I was in 3rd grade, playing around with it. And then, you know, later on into my college years, realized that I had a special talent when it came to words and, you know, decided to actually start recording myself. I'm a creative that can mix, master, you know, engineer. You know, I started making beats. And then eventually I found that rapping was, you know, more so of something that I can do easier than the rest of those different things. You know, it required less work. You know, even though, you know, being a rapper and a lyricist is hard work within itself, I felt that this was really more of my lane. You know, that's what I do as a profession. I'm a licensed social worker. I'm a therapist. I'm a college professor. So my entire life is just words, speaking, talking to people. That's what it is.
I heard that, you know, I hear that you're a college professor. You do a lot of work with the youth. What you do? What kind of community gatherings do you do for them in your community?
A lot of different mental health stuff. You know, just last year I did like a series where we talked about anxiety and dealing with social anxiety and depression as it relates to like academic stress. So, you know, I'm always, you might see me, like I said, I'm boots on the ground, so you might see me around Jersey City running around with some of the kids and exposing them really to the things that we got going on as far as mental health, and being a professor and having all of these different, you know, interventions that I can introduce them to through all the things that I've learned. So I'm just happy to have the opportunity to give back because, you know, I had people around the way that actually were involved in the streets that, you know, always pushed me to do something positive, not necessarily be like them, but you're not always blessed to have that. Sometimes you got people that are involved in the streets and they want you to be somebody that they can take advantage of because you're impressionable and your youth and stuff, and you're youthful and stuff like that. But they were like, nah, you know, we want you to do better than we are. And I want to be that inspiration because I could have went, astray as an adult. And thank God I was able to, pick another lane.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love how you're giving back, how you matured into yourself. You found your voice, man.
Yeah.
That's what really matters.
Yep.
And now I always do something. I always tell people, what are 3 things they're grateful for?
I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for my creator. He allows me every day just to wake up, have breath in my lungs and be able to be an inspiration, to others while I'm on this earth. I'm grateful for my community. I'm a big communal person. So the people around me, even if, a lot of people believe that they're self-made, I can't do none of this without the community, without, just 1, 2, 3 people giving me the motivation to just keep going. A lot of people sit there like, oh, I ain't got 1 million views. I ain't got 1 million likes. I get 3 likes. I get 1 like. I'm looking at that person like, appreciate you for taking the time out, to show me your appreciation of what I'm doing.
Yeah, we loving it, man. We love a man with vision, a man with community sense, and a man who understands that it's not about the number, it's about the reach. It's about who you actually, and it's something that I tell people a lot. Like, for example, one of the posts that I shared, it was by an influencer who has about 100,000 followers, but somebody who has less than 1,000 followers had the same impression as that person with 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is why this is not, you don't need to be big to be seen. You just need to show up to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why Keys showed up today.
Yep.
He's making sure he's being seen. The youth sees him.
Yeah.
He's being an inspiration to his community here in Jersey City.
I'm outside.
He out here.
Yeah.
One time for the one time. He's out here doing his thing.
Trying.
He's accepting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Soul Needs Healing. Produced by the hit system and Keith Chandler himself on the lyrics. The soul needs. Yeah. The soul needs. Yeah. Listen. I'm walking down. Feel like a legend in the making. Still I'm fighting my doubts. I know it gotta be Satan. Yeah, the formula that I've created are stronger than those risks. Working the Pyrex when the bass mix. Double entendre, bass working the trouble. The soul needs healing. I make dua for my brothers. I dap dope dealers, reminding them that they gods. But the Most High is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah, I said the soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give them a different feeling when you take the hit system and mix it with true and living. Yeah, I said the soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give it a different feeling. No cap that we gon' get is lifting a strong finish. Knees on necks and bullets up in our queens. You seeing this lynchings embedded up in our genes. Unread text from leaders asking for me to give my 2 cents, and change is all we need. Yeah, see the cookie got the heat up in his chest. Funny, every black revolution that we know was put to death. They've been moving super fast, ain't nobody calling text. They've been out here balling out with them unemployment checks. I ain't judging, but just looking for what is next. We need to lift each other up and make sure we doing the best. Listen to Dr. Rapper, I live it through every breath. Stretching and warming up, this ain't even a fucking flex. Playing dirty, I'm never keeping it clean. So sometimes I gotta channel my inner Draymond Green. Coaching and I'm developing everyone on my team. I ain't letting anybody go harder for me than me. Kinda embarrassing, but how y'all move that way? It's backwards. How you paying for followers who don't ever pay? Y'all been buying views and likes. I've been buying juice and ice. Investment from merch ISO. Call that moving right. I love my people. They support anything solid. Went from putting work in the hood to college and they can't knock it. Not's been known to keep a promise. So it's still gangbangers and scholars. It's all welcome to knowledge. Yeah, I said the soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give it a different feeling when you take the hit system and mix it with true and living. Yeah, I said the soul needs healing. Been a tough year for us all since the beginning. Let's grab the energy back and give it a different feeling. No cap that we gon' get is living a strong finish. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. I said their soul needs healing. Yeah. Yeah. I said their soul needs no cap that we gon' get is living a strong finish. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go. Keys in the building. He brought the bricks out here. He's moving it with the notes out here, man. Yo, he's hitting them keys real right. I love it. I got puns on puns with you. I got puns for days because we opening doors with these keys.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah, let's get it.
Opening doors. Tell the people about the Cypher you be having in and opening doors for your people in your community through your Cypher session.
Yeah, so we got a collective, called Where Beats Meet Bars. It's actually a running event we've been doing since 2017. We've been running for a couple of years, but also at the same time, we're putting together now our 75th show. So it's basically an open cypher event where we actually try our best to pay the artists. So the artists that pull up right here in Jersey City or the neighboring, greater New Jersey communities, we invite artists to come be a part of the competition. Iron sharpens iron. So we invite artists to come in and, cypher on random beats for a chance to win up to $300 worth of prizes. And we also have producers that come in and play some of their best beats while artists are able to cypher on them, whether it be rapping and singing, and also encourage networking. A lot of people are getting most of their production online, whether it be BeatStars or, they're going on YouTube and, stripping people beats down. But we want to introduce y'all to real creatives that are out there, introduce producers to rappers who are looking for further production, and introduce rappers to producers that are looking for some artists to lay some vocals on the tracks that they create. And so, it's really like a incubator, because at the same time, we're trying to develop these artists to take their craft over onto bigger platforms.
Damn, y'all heard it here, y'all. Y'all heard it here at Creative Zone Jay-Z. I said JC. I might
Jay-Z on our mind because he got that show coming in the next couple months.
Y'all heard it here, man. This is Keith. He's making sure that y'all know how to find him, how to find his community. And, yo, pulling up on a cypher or what?
Who pulling up?
You pulling up with a cypher for our next studio event?
Let me think about it. Of course I'm pulling up. I just told y'all about what I do when it comes to ciphering. So I'm always putting myself in those type of environments because that's what I do. That's what I do.
Man, y'all heard it here. Creative Zone JC collabing with Keys out here putting on the cypher. So y'all want to cipher, and I ain't just talking about ciphers. But if y'all want to spin, y'all want to make sure y'all words are being heard.
Bring them bars.
And bring them bars. Just make sure y'all tuning in. Making sure y'all following him at his Instagram. Yo, again, just for those who missed it for one time, where they can find you.
Find me everywhere. It's the same thing. Keith Chandler, QUISCHANDLA. You can also follow our production page, True and Living LLC. You can find us everywhere. And if you're thinking about pulling up, joining our open cypher event, Where Beats Meet Bars. Everywhere.
There you go. One time for the one time, y'all.
Yep.
All right, I wish I had my headphones because, sometimes you forget and you're like, all right.
Nah, you doing good, though,
Nah,
Jay.
man. I appreciate you. No, you doing, as an artist, you're doing amazing. What you're doing for your community is amazing. The fact that you're showing up for yourself, it's freaking amazing.
I'm trying.
Man, this man, he's not trying.
I'm doing
not
it.
trying.
I'm
He's doing it. The boy doing it. He's doing it good, too. He's doing it right. You know what I said? When the mama makes them right, they come out right. All right. So, last thing. What is something that you aspire to leave for the next generation?
I inspire to leave for them opportunities that they can really just to understand and that they could take advantage of any type of opportunities, whether it be coming on to platforms like this, whether it be finding a skill that they want to master by going on YouTube or picking up a book and, reading it and getting the results that they want. Everything, like they say, hard work beats talent, 100% of the time. So as long as you have opportunities that are presenting, you can take advantage of them. It's not all about, they say it's not about what you know, it's who you know. It don't just land there. It's about the person that you are on the inside, whether you have that drive, whether you understand and believe in yourself. You can know all the people in the world, but if you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to make the progress and get the results that you want.
Man, this man doesn't only spit fire when he's singing or rapping. He spits fire just through knowledge, y'all.
I try my best. I want to share everything that I got. Yep.
He's dropping them keys. Hope y'all unlocking the stuff that he is putting down. And clubs out there will be like, he's dropping them gems. But this man is dropping more than gems. He's dropping keys out here with bars. He's dropping music. And he's making sure that he is building his community. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. He does ciphers, and those ciphers, if you want to pull up, and I'm not talking about just pull up. If you pull up by yourself, ain't nothing happening. You're going to pull up with a tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to pull up to the next cipher, because the next cipher is going to be lit. Mm-hmm. And if you want to win $300, make sure you pull up with a friend that pulls up with a friend that tells a friend. Because if you pull up by yourself, you ain't winning shit. Yeah. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to keep it real.
Building.
Y'all
they
can't
should
just
be
show
making
up.
noise. As soon as you land your bar, they should be like, oh.
Right? But this is where they're at. All right. Jokes aside. Oh, let me take them crickets out. Jokes aside. Guys, there's people putting things together for y'all, for the community. Just show up. Mm-hmm. Just show up, be loud, make the noise, be persistent. Yep. Make sure your community knows even who you are. A lot of talent, you know what I've noticed about a lot of talent? That nobody knows who they are and expect people to know who they are, and they don't do what they need to do to put that consistency in. Yeah. And they're great, don't get me wrong. Yo, word to mama, I've met like the best, people who can out-vocal any type of artist that's right now in this platform. I'm gonna keep it real, and anybody who wants to debate me, fight me. Seriously. After 2008, the game changed completely. I not know who y'all know what team that was. Nobody gonna say. I'm gonna say it out loud. When Lil Wayne ended up putting Drake and Nicki Minaj and all that, they changed it, and then the wave that came after them killed it, not in the good way though. Music is being murdered, but not the beat. Yeah. Very, and the only thing that's being killed, everything that's being killed is real talent. Like today, my boy Keys pulled up and he brought the talent, he brought his soul, he brought it. Yo, Keys. One last thing. Mm-hmm. What do you see yourself doing after this?
After this, I'm probably gonna get a drink. Nah, I mess with you. After this, I'm probably gonna, right now I'm building, consistently my following, and I'm building, more opportunities to bring people together. And what I want to do is continue to extend my reach. We had a conversation earlier off the record about globalization, and I want to be able to touch as many people, as possible through the things that I'm doing and inspiring people the most. And bringing them together so we can all help each other. Because at the end of the day, there's no way to do things. You can't do things by yourself. You got to have people, in your corner. And when you start to build networks with each other, then, you start to help each other out.
You know what it says? You know what they say? It takes a village to raise a child. Mm-hmm. So any project is like a child. It's going to take a village to bring it together. Yep. And one thing I could tell anybody who's watching in, if you want to build a village with people, put your ego to the side. Yeah. Because number one thing, tell me now, as artists, number one thing that kills any type of movement, any type of growth is ego. Yeah. So in this environment, Creator Zone Jay-Z, seriously, man. In Creator Zone JC, we make sure that ego's out the door. Mm-hmm. Pure talent comes in. It's like the Zaza. Once it's good, you smell it throughout the town. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying? Unless you're smoking that regs. That help you, man. You're coming through with regs, please stay at the door right there. Guys, one last thing, and I know I said that earlier. One last thing. I got to hit it with the one last thing. When you see yourself building and you see yourself, let's say 10 years from now, what you want to tell yourself to you 10 years from now?
10 years from now. Seize the moment.
Look in the camera and let
Seize the moment. Seize the moment.
You're going to be looking at this.
10 years from now, because, we always are thinking ahead. Future. But you got to be present. You're never going to be as present as you should be, but you got to attempt it. So I'm hoping future me will just seize the moment, even though I have so many ideas, goals, and aspirations right now, but living the now.
I mean, I got goosebumps, bro. Living in the now, because we're living in the now. But everybody forgets that that's the most important thing that we're living in. And the time that we have today is what we have today.
Yeah.
Guys, today he showed up. He made sure to pull up, make sure that he showed up for himself. He said, I got the keys. I'm going to unlock these doors, and I'm going to bring you, the next artist, to the Cypher.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, pull up.
Ooh, pull up. Now, obviously, people are going to be wondering, what's the next Cypher?
That's a good question. Right now, we are trying to find something for this summer, but as soon as we get a date, we're going to have that information out for y'all.
Man, when he said try, I'm not the first to try. You know what? I'm going to make the commitment for him. Gonna make the commitment? I'll make the commitment for him. He don't want to make the commitment, and that's fine. You know what? Pull up in the next Cypher. I'm going to pull up a date. Let me just, you know what? Let's hit the calendar. Let's hit the calendar. Ooh. May 23rd.
May 23rd. Let's make it happen.
We're making it happen. May 23rd, we're going to make it happen in NJ Underground Studios. So it's going to be pulling up at a live studio location, making sure you feel like the talent that you are and the star you deserve to be seen. And I know y'all that doesn't make sense now, but y'all going to see what I mean. I only make sense to myself sometimes, and that's fine. May 23rd, we're going to pull up Cyphers. We're going to make sure y'all competing and y'all getting seen. But here's the thing. $300 are on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Only $300. At least we want 10 artists to pull up and show the best.
Yes.
I want people from the tri-state. Matter of fact, Connecticut, I know you got somebody out there that may be good who moved from New York. Tell them to pull up. Tell them to drive through.
Yep.
Matter of fact, PA.
Yeah.
Y'all come buy cars all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up and invest in your talent. Because we here, people like Keys, people like me, we're putting things together just for you. So all you have to do, and the only investment you have to do is in yourself. And that means get your ass to Jersey and pull up. All right, guys. Look, y'all know what time is it. It's time for creators to be pulling up, showing up. Because if you're not in the table, that means that you're serving the table. You want to eat. You don't want to see people eating or what. Like, come on. Like, aren't y'all tired of being in the block 20 deep and seeing one person make it?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Now, talking about together, we're gonna put this mission on.
Let's do it.
On one. Let's go.
Look, you might be able to catch me in the streets sometimes. I like to walk out with my chest out, keep my boots on the ground and be able to touch my people whenever I can. I might be the realest nigga you ever met. It's up. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people and to get the streets flooded. Get into that bag, get that energy, I love it. Trying to spend a block with them dollars in my budget. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people and to get the streets flooded. I've been having battles with myself and I ain't ducking, and I ain't stuck in the hood. I'm here because I love it. Tired of saving niggas and lately I've been exhausted. After I eat it, crack the message up in my fortune. Telling me that been envious of the bosses, absent of the crossing guards, moving with caution, celebrating W's, I ain't dwelling on losses, planning my investments, collecting my endorsements, a natural is natural, ain't trying to force it, streets playing dirty, I sanitize and I wash them. Look, made a couple thousand off the merch I made, got events getting all these other rappers paid, on the road and sprinting, and now I'm paving lanes, hopping, cooking, always got the flavor in my base. I heard niggas started hating, thinking what a shame, they going Milli Vanilli and faking for the fame. They lip singing tough talk and blame it on the rain. They lip singing tough talk like. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people and to get the streets flooded. Get into that bag, yeah, that energy, I love it. Trying to spend a block with them dollars in my budget. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people and to get the streets flooded. I've been having battles with myself and I ain't ducking, and I ain't stuck in the hood. I'm here because I love it. Look, I've been feeling kinda lost, how they question how I've been trying to guide them when teaching is my profession. I don't give a fuck about a duck who still find it hard to believe that I ruffle their feathers. See, they waste time, BSing and they lacking all the confidence, gotta be more aggressive. Everybody claim they need a lick while I'm working on a money heist and I be the professor. Made a couple thousand off the merch I made. Got events getting all these other rappers paid. In the road and sprinting, and now I'm paving lanes. I've been cooking, always got the flavor in my base. I heard niggas started hating, thinking what a shame. They going Milli Vanilli and faking for the fame. They lip singing tough talking, blame it on the rain. They lip singing tough talk like, see, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread. And I get the streets flooded. Get into that bag, get that energy, I love it. Trying to spin a block with them dollars in my budget. See, my biggest mission was to get the hood jumping, break bread with my people and to get the streets flooded. I've been having battles with myself and I ain't ducking. And I ain't stuck in the hood, I'm here because I love it. Yeah, check it, get the hood jumping. Yeah, get the streets flooded. Check, get the hood jumping. Yeah, get the streets flooded. Get the hood jumping. Yeah, get the streets flooded. Yeah, get the hood jumping. Yeah, get the streets flooded.
Man, we're gonna get the streets flooded with creativity this summer. So y'all better make sure y'all pulling up, y'all staying connected to my boy because he is gonna be putting y'all on. He's gonna be dropping them keys so y'all can unlock y'all talent with them. They're looking to build a network with you. Are you gonna say no to this?
That's
Somebody's
what we want.
handing you the keys to the opportunity. I said I'm gonna have mad puns for this all day, every day. Man, when a man is he's on a mission. When a man of God is on a mission, things move, things shake, and we are feeling it, man. Your verses, you see it. It's not even cold in this room. You seeing the shivers. Y'all look, on camera. Y'all seeing the shivers. This man is giving me shivers because you know what? I feel the mission that God has put him on. He has been walking this earth doing his mission, and that's all that matters. And continue to doing what you got to do.
Yep.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Yep. Inshallah, we're going to get it done.
Hey, here you go, man. Look, you don't have to have the biggest following, guys.
Not at all.
You just have to have the biggest heart and the biggest faith. With that faith, you're going to move mountains. So come move mountains here with us. Because
I
here
agree.
You have nothing more than faith.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say to the public?
Pull up. Pull up. Jay been saying it the whole time, pull up. We ain't got nothing but opportunity, space, and opportunity. So ain't nobody breaking into your house and helping you get that money, helping you reach other people. You got to come outside. This is IRL stuff. This is in real life.
Word, you know, the internet and the media got us all messed up. You know, we want to be in real life
Yeah.
through TV.
You need
And
both.
There you go.
Need
you
both.
could be on TV while being in real life, connecting with people at studios. There's places like Underground New Jersey that want you to connect because that's why they're building for you. There's people like Keys who make sure that he brings community members. And I want to know, because we have the governor here with him today.
Governor in the building.
The governor in the building, he's making moves. You know, next to him, we got this chief. You know, we got the peoples pulling up, making sure that they're supporting their people. So if you're going to pull up, make sure you pull up with the right people, the right support system, because that's what really matters. People who believe in you, you believing in yourself, and everything else, fuck it, let's just do it. Because
Facts.
that's how it's made. You know what? You've been amazing.
Appreciate you.
There's anything
So
that
have you.
Thank you. Nah, you know what? Like you said, anything can be done, but you said something that I've been saying all week. Anybody could put the most amazing event together, but if you don't pull up, it's gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
So the community is made by the people, the little people, and I can't emphasize this enough. I've done the theories, I've done the algorithms, I've done the numbers. Look, stop getting intimidated by those people with 10,000 followers, 5 million, whatever followers they got, because they don't got intimacy. They don't got like a relation with one-on-one. You could literally have 100 followers and you can move mountains with them than having 1 million who just watch you just to watch you. Because at the end of the day, we just got people who are there to just see you.
Yeah.
Just what's it called? Monitoring spirits. You know, they could be, so I'd rather have 100 real people than 1 million monitoring spirits who ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Pardon my French, Lord? All right. You know, we got to keep it clean because we are people of faith. We are people who are trying to bring positivity. But at the end of the day, even the Lord said, dunghill. Go figure out what that meant. You know, today's era, I translate like, that shit. You know, we in plain English today. So sometimes we do got to get a little, you know, even God got a little hood in himself.
Gotta keep that edge.
Nah, the biggest pimp in the Bible is God, y'all. So just make sure. Tell me nah. All right? He makes things move. He makes things shake. And he's putting the spirit in his people to move. I told this earlier. He put the spirit of creativity in certain individuals. Because there's people who truly have his talent, his gift in him. Like, he put it in so he could hear it out of you. But you know what he told me? That many people are muffled because the people who actually have his gift are not being seen.
Yeah.
You know? But this is the platform where we make sure the people who he gave his gift to are being seen, are being heard, and have a community with support. Everybody says, I want to be supported, but how can you be supported if you're not showing up? Everybody says that they want to be the greatest. How can you be the greatest if you're at home eating a burger?
Yeah.
That burger's good. I ate a burger last night, so you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You're not going to make moves. You're not going to move mountains just by sitting down. You're not going to build by yourself because ego will tell you you can do it alone.
Yeah.
Every movement has people behind it.
Yes.
It's not just a one-man movement. So, guys, even right now, I see your support, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, he's my guys.
There you go. I wish I had my cameraman.
He's my guys.
You know what I'm saying? But it's scripturally, like, I'm a person of faith, a big faith. I always leave it very clear. I'm not religious. I just have met God where I have been. You know, been in homeless, been hungry. He meets you.
Yeah.
And I've seen God. I've seen him. Actually, I've seen my heavenly Father shake. I've seen him move for his children. Today, he's saying that he is moving for his children. He's bringing them together through the spirit of creativity, putting them together in one platform. Actually, it just expanded to 2 platforms.
Yeah.
That was the Cypher. So if y'all don't know about the 2, besides the Cypher, y'all heard about 1.
Yeah.
If y'all tuning in, because this is the Creative Zone JC channel. JC, Jesus, okay. My accent, bro, it really kills me. It kills me sometimes. All right, it hurts me more than it hurts others.
Jay-Z got monetized this now.
Yeah, right. He about to back, and this channel's gonna be shut. They ain't saying my
They
name.
taking my intellectual property.
It's all love, pay me. Nah, but look, pull up. There's people who really want to see you shine and shine with them.
Yep.
Because obviously we're doing it because we know if we eat, you eat. If you eat, we eat. And if we all eat together, guess what? We make a world a better place through creativity. If you notice, I know maybe, because I know you say Allah, so this may not fall, but I don't know when you had your trip. Did you grow up in your religion, or did you meet your religion?
No. I definitely, through my education, I started to question a lot of different things. Sometimes knowing too much information can start to cause confusion.
Analysis paralysis.
Yeah. So, I was able to venture out and just explore some other, things that talk to my spirit. And eventually I landed in Islam. And, it definitely is a religion of peace and a religion of discipline and a religion of practice. All things that are core beliefs for me as a human overall. And I really needed that to keep my life structured, all the different things that I do.
Amen.
So when it comes to, religion, when it comes to spirituality, I don't tell anybody that, my religion is better than your religion.
Oh.
At the end of the day, religion is man-made.
Exactly.
We all understand that we are children of the
Most
Creator.
High.
And we have to learn how to coexist. And whether you go to church on Sundays, you go to the masjid on Fridays, you go to the synagogue, whatever. As long as we are able to coexist, motivate each other, and continue to keep this world going. Because if we continue to be divided, nobody's gonna be on this planet. None of us are gonna exist. All our lineages will be done.
I love that, man. Oh, that's spitting facts, man. And I love the fact that in your journey, you found something that related to you.
Yeah.
Because again, everybody can feel comfortable in a religion. And again, I don't knock any religion. I've honestly read the Quran. I have read the Torah, the Holy Bible, the Sefer Bible, by the way. Yeah, it's not a cipher, it's a Sefer, just in case. My accent. And one thing I realized that there is core truth in up to a point that everybody says after this point, we don't know, so we just gonna divide. Because that's the 5 books. The Torah has the 5 books that the Quran has, and then the Holy Bible has the 5 books too. So at least we could all agree that the Creator is the Most High.
Yeah.
There is none that can debate that,
Yeah.
because even in the divided the religions, they say, hey, you know what? We have to come in agreement with it. This is the fact. This is the truth, and this it is. Now, however we want to divide after that, go ahead.
Yeah.
And that's where this is where scripture comes into play. It says, "My people will perish for lack of knowledge." So that means that you could have something, but unless you're seeking, you're not going to find the real truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is why I've studied different religions. Like you said, I don't judge any of them. Everyone fits and meets God where they're at.
Yeah, it's not our place.
It's not our place. So guys, just know that this is a open space. What the heck is that?
You hear it? I thought it was just me.
Nah, it's an open space for everybody, no matter what your background is, no matter what your religion is, because here we put religion aside and we just bring the Creator into the space.
Yeah.
So he could create through us and with us, because we are his children at the end of the day. We are his heirs, and as such, let's just take the authority.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
All right, guys. So let's take authority. Let's get together. Let's push movements. Let's push children. And what I mean by pushing children is our next generation. Let's
The
feed the
future.
mass. Let's feed the mass with less succubus music, and let's feed them with what can feed their soul. Let's fill them with knowledge. You know, back in the day, hip hop fed people with knowledge. And I know it didn't. You know,
What's
people,
today's mathematics? What's today's mathematics?
right? So people have to understand, like, just because something got diverted, everything is gonna get diverted. Anything's gonna get corrupted. But it doesn't take the truth and the origin of that things were being taught, you know? So I want to bring the hip hop back that teaches lessons.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sit right there. I got a story to tell.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Before you go home, you gotta, you know, gotta bring those. Yes, there you go. I was trying to slick Rick. Oh man. Not too long ago. Oh, Mona Lisa. Oh man, that, you know, where you're telling stories and not like right now the culture
Once
is
upon a time, not long ago.
yeah, right. And music was supposed to be a culture that you were kind of like low key introducing facts to people without the other side like intervening. Like, so for example, let's go back to slavery. I know, oh man, don't lynch me, right? But when the slaves were in the field, they were singing like dissing the master, and the master's coming out like, oh, my people are singing beautiful. Like, it was code switch, you know? And now that code switch became something more like, let's corrupt the society. Let's corrupt our next youth, because now we only showing things that doesn't have nothing to do with survival anymore. It just has to do with like showing a life that may be good for you, you know what I'm saying? But it's not good for everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm personally on a mission to show the world creativity that is healthy, creativity that sparks the soul, ignites mind, put lyrics in your head that feed you and take you out of succulent life, you know? And I know that you're on a mission.
Yeah.
Allah will put,
That's mission number one.
there you go, mission number one. Pun intended. Guys, make sure on all streaming platforms,
Yep, all streaming
you
platforms.
can catch him on all streaming platforms. The hits that we heard today that you will be hearing in the future, make sure you're tuning in through Apple, Spotify. By the way, I'm not getting paid Spotify or Apple. Make sure y'all start setting our sponsorship, because we're going to be doing this a lot. Like, Making Proud is one of them. And then we also
Meeting
made
up with my
enough
plug.
puns about accepting it.
But double
Now,
up.
before I want to,
Watching
like,
out for the
before
buzz.
I dive into that, I want to
Trying
know
to get
what
a
you
buzz.
label your music.
Catch a lick.
Sorry, did that go off?
Yeah.
Get it
Oh,
lit.
my fault.
That was the background
That
music.
was the background. We'll keep it in the background. When you're in your craft and you're naming your art, like, how does that process come about?
I mean, it's very intentional. It used to be names and then create to the name. Lately, it's been create and what am I calling this creation? So it depends on what I'm feeling, what message I'm delivering, you know, what I want people to define this as. So, you know, I'm very intentional with, you know, my names of songs, albums, all those different things. Like, it has to fit where I am at that moment in my life.
Wow. That was beautiful. So you let the art speak to you
Yeah.
instead
Speak
of
through me.
Speak through you. No, and what I meant speak to you because once you create it, you're hearing it back, and instead of just naming it first, you're allowing it to identify itself
Yup.
to you.
Yep. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Maybe we got a studio session right after this, and I got one thing planned. Everything else is gonna be like, all right, what we got?
So in your studio session, wish you nothing but the best.
Appreciate it.
When are you dropping a new album?
We got something. 2027, 2026.
2026. Oh
got-
man,
we got
this man's
something
gonna be.
that's gonna
Oh
drop,
right,
yeah.
he's gonna. Oh, we gonna be following this man. This is gonna be behind the scene journey with
Yeah, I'm
Keys.
taking everybody with me.
And remember, it's not Marquise, it's Keys.
Yeah.
Nah, I had to
It's
do
the
that.
government.
Just the government. Keith, you've been a pleasure as a guest, as an individual, as an artist, listening to you.
Thanks for having me. I feel great up here.
Hope to have you sooner than later.
Yeah.
Guys, this is not hype. May 23rd, lock it in because the next Cyph is happening.
Let's do it.
And again, if you really want this to happen, if you really want to make this bang, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Because
Pull up.
you pulling up by yourself, you ain't gonna win.
Yep.
If 3 people pull up, we already know first place, second place, third place. We don't need that. What we need is people to pull up, show that they really got it, and really win. And not only that, and we're gonna make it a little fair. We're gonna bring the streaming world in.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like, if you cheeks, you're gonna get tomatoes on. Like, nah, I'm gonna get, like, I added the feature. Somebody said that was very wrong for me to do that, but I added a feature, like, if you really cheeks and people feeling it, they're gonna tomato you on screen.
Yeah, you got to learn how to have thick skin in this. This music is not a place for
Ego.
people that have thin skin.
Nah, you gotta, like, if that was true, Kevin Hart would have never made it, because that man started so long ago before we even saw before the, the loud ever. I forgot what was it that he had going on in that? Oh, you gonna go night. Before that, Kevin Hart blew it. That man was out years. That man has been working. So this is that era. Like, if you've been working, it's your time, because that's about, like, it's about consistency. It doesn't matter if there's those who are the best. You said this, Keith, earlier. Keith, my accent. Sorry about that. You said this earlier. It's not about the talent. It's about who consistently keeps going.
Yeah.
And I'm
Can't
a
stop.
strong believer in that. Can't stop, won't stop. And because Keys has not stopped, won't stop, he's about to literally build a culture for ya. It's called the Cyph culture. It's pull up. People already have been getting crowned in his field.
Yeah.
How many people have won in the Cypher already?
It's too many to count.
Too many to count?
We've given over at least $10,000 of prizes over the course of 5 years.
Man, and we're just hearing about this now.
Yeah.
In those 5 years, there's a amount of people who were like, wait, hold up. I should have been winning them 10.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. So this is why the gatekeeping got to stop, y'all. Because how is that this man has been fruitfully given to his culture, to his people, from his own racks? Bro, man, y'all making a social worker pay you off his paycheck? That is wild. That is wild, but that's the dedication. Like, no, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm talking about, you got a salesman. Like, I'm over here putting this together too. Like, y'all got us working hard for y'all niggas to show. Yeah, that's wild.
Nah, that's facts.
Jokes aside, pull up. Make sure y'all following him. He gave you all his platform, but just in case you missed it, Keys, where they can find you.
QUISCHANDLA, everywhere. Streaming, socials, websites, everywhere.
So y'all on Twitch, make sure to rate him. Make sure to follow him. Make sure to give him some love, because he's about to bring you a big show.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys, this is J Mar. I'm not gonna say the hostess with the mostest, but the hostess with the slick mouth. Coming to you live from Creative Zone JC. Make sure that you're pulling up and making sure that you are following each participant that comes and makes sure that they're showing up for themselves. Today we have a Palooza 10-hour run. If y'all want to come pull up,
Yeah, make sure. Take advantage of this, because I sure took it the most of my time and made it worth it.
I tell
Felt
people
good to be here.
You know what? I'm gonna call it a realignment. Especially you say you come from the clubhouse days, so I'm a piggyback of what you said. but I'm a switcher. He's not taking advantage. He is seizing the moment because you know there's a difference between taking advantage and seizing. And I always tell people the difference. Taking advantage is like, you know, that's lower frequency. But seizing an opportunity means that you seize God's timing. You know you see the difference. So you no longer, you know, taking advantage of a situation. You are seeing God's timing and you seizing His opportunities that He is giving.
Yeah.
All right. Manifest. You know what? I forgot to hype myself up. What? I needed this, man. Governor. You know what? Actually, before you guys go, y'all want to introduce yourselves to the people so they know who you are as well, how you support the artist. Go ahead. Don't make the artist stand up now.
Nah, I'm not gonna have him stand up too long. That's my brother. What's going on?
All right.
What's up? Where am I? What's
Right
going
here,
on,
I got
everybody?
you. Right there.
Everybody, what's
Pull
going
up.
on?
Let us know who you are. Let the people know how to find you and what you do.
The Hit System. I'm a producer, arranger, engineer. You can find me anywhere as long as you put THEHITSYSTEM. That's the Hit System. Don't ask me to do that on a drunk day. And we, been rocking with Keith now since right around the time about the pandemic started. We've been rocking and rolling. We on the mission right now. So it's aptly titled that. So that's what we're doing right now, and that's my guy. Support him. I'm pretty much like whatever he's into, I'm into in terms of musically. So that's where we at right now, and working on something right now special. That's why we about to get ready to leave. But other than that, he just finished rocking down the house. I'm always a great supporter of that. I'm always proud to see him rock. Always. But yeah, they call me the Hit System, a.k.a. Harv. You're looking for beats, you need music. I'm into producing landscapes. So if you're really into providing the artwork to paint over that over a blank canvas, then come and holler at me. We can get started. I'm not into giving out one beat here, one beat there. If you're looking to do or make or create a sound, then that's what I'm about. But if you're looking, I'll sell you a beat or two. But if you want to create a sound, then we can sit down. Let's get it in. That's what I'm
This
all
man
about.
is saying if you want to create an album with him, he is
That's what I'm
about
about, yeah.
that life. He said, let's create. You know what? I got a few artists in the roster. And I'm talking about international artists.
Okay.
Like, we have Ghana, London. Let me see.
And we have we got sounds for those areas. How like Governor Spielberg.
Governor. They keep on calling you. Man, make some noise for the governor. Come on, governor. We're going to have you up here because they keep on saying your name.
You got to holler at Governor Spielberg.
It's all about them. Guys, no, we have a man behind the scenes. One day I'll have him on my platform. I'll have him on here in front of the camera because it's always the man behind the scene that doesn't get seen.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
But yeah, I know I was the person behind the scene. I told you. You know how many things I've done. And now it's time for the people behind the scene now to kind of step forward because you have been building. You know, God gave you the talent to build, but He did not tell you how you think people made it to the history. You know, I know the governor's going to make history with us here too. All right. One more time, where people can find you if you're not drunk so you can say it.
Definitely. You can find me anywhere. It's the Hit System, THEHITSYSTEM. Definitely find me on Instagram. I'm mostly on there doing a lot of the music stuff, behind the scenes, producing beats. I've done that now so you can see exactly the passion of producing. So I've been, putting those on the feed now lately. And then, yeah, that's it. If you're looking to do something in terms of you're working on a project or anything like that, get with me. Let's rock out. And like I said, I'm not into just giving out just one beat, two beat type of thing. If you're working on a project and you're looking for a specific sound, then come sit down with me. We could lock in.
Now, question. I know a few of my people too, because I do have people who are on the worship side. You work with people who worship?
There's no discrimination in terms of the music. I love all types of music. So you want to do a country album, you want to do a gospel album, come see me.
Now, we're going to go a little deeper because I heard a few things that you said. What made you become a producer?
I grew up around music. I'm from the era of Crush Groove, Beat Street. So I grew up around that. As a matter of fact, I popped a lot of those VHSs. You feel me? From back in those days. So that's where I'm from. I'm from that type of stuff. Radio Music Box, all that video music. But I'm sorry.
Man, the way he's sounding is like he's making people sound like 1900s was that long ago. Come on, man. Like,
It kind of was,
man.
like, 'cause
we
we-
all the 1900s, baby. Come
It
on,
kind
man.
of was, because we living in the time now is everything. But yeah, I grew up into music, so for me, I was gonna be doing something. I used to be a dancer, break dancing, and classically trained, by the way, ballet, tap, jazz, you name it. I've done that, but music is just who I am. So in terms of actually producing, probably over 25 years of doing this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything that we have heard on the radio in those 25 years?
I've done what? I think the first thing that I've done that was major was like one of my beats had got stolen, and it was on a P Cutter used to make these Street War CDs a long time ago, and it was a situation where Cam and Nature was not Cam. Was it Cam and Nature? But I know Little's Nation, my bad. Nation, who was signed to Nas's Ill Will Records from way back in the day. I know he had an issue with Cam, so I know.
I mean,
I'm
who hasn't
cruising.
had an issue with Cam? Let's be
This
real.
is way back when though, but I know I was cruising the streets, and next thing you know, my beat comes on, doom, 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 and it was on the P Cutter Street Wars Volume 25, and Nation is going crazy over my beat, and that was from me. My manager at the time was from Queens, so I remember just always working with a lot of people that were signed, like Littles. There was Littles that was signed to Mobb Deep record label at the time. Big Lakey from Queens.
Man, he's throwing history out
Yeah,
here
a lot
because
of-
this is like early 2000s, like late 90s.
Word up. And all of that. Nature, I remember all of that, like going to the studio with these cats. I mean, like,
So actually, I want to touch on a subject, and you brought it up, so I have to.
what's that?
Like,
And I'm on time constraint because remember, we got a studio
yeah,
session.
no, I got you. You know, hearing your work out there, like, what did that do to you?
It meant to me that I am good enough, that I can do it if you put your mind to it. And I was doing beats on the PlayStation 1. So when I was bringing the PlayStation 1 to the studio, niggas was looking at me like, what is he about to do? He's about to play a game? But it wasn't a game, nigga. It wasn't.
I love it. Yes.
It wasn't. I pressed play and it was up. It was up for
You
everybody.
know what? We're definitely gonna have to do this again. I do want to respect your time because I know studio
Yes,
time. I know
yes.
if I'm doing it, I want people to respect my time and the things that we're building. So I want to respect the next person's time too. What you
Yes.
guys are building as well. But we are definitely gonna chop it up
Yes.
on the next podcast episode. This is more like for the artist, but since the artist came with so much support.
Yeah,
Like, this
yeah.
is the first time. Like usually I see people come with support, but you different. Y'all different.
It's my guy, man.
Y'all different. Y'all
Anything that he's doing, anything that Keith Chandler is doing, I'm rocking with. You heard? So
I mean, anything that Keith Chandler is doing from now on, we rocking with.
I will hope so. I
We
will hope so.
rocking with.
I will
Nah,
hope so.
I'm not, everybody who knows me, and this is a fact, anybody who knows me knows I'm a person of my word, because word is born. You know, I'm still a New Yorker. You know, I'm still a New Yorker at heart. My word is born, and not only that, but I always believe that if your actions don't mean shit, is your words that matches your actions.
Yeah,
that mean.
absolutely,
Like
absolutely.
you could say whatever you want, but if the actions ain't matching. And you can't say something, but your actions is doing the opposite of what you didn't say. So
Finicky, real finicky.
I love that.
Real
I
finicky.
love
Yeah.
with big words.
Yeah.
I love
Finicky.
because I feel like I be coming up with some Not even
Yeah, I'm like that too. So I'm
I feel like Pat,
like that too.
T-Pain when I'm speaking sometimes. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Be making up my own grammar. So yeah, I feel like E40. I
Expeditiously.
feel like E40 when he be doing this shit.
Yo, shout out to you guys and your team and what y'all do. Again,
Already.
last time, because, how can people find you? People are repetitive. You got to repeat to the
Yeah,
people.
and I'm gonna do it real
Feed to
slow
them.
for y'all. I'm gonna do it real slow for
Ooh,
y'all.
real nice.
When you go on your phone, go to Instagram, and at the top, I think it got the little you searching. Goes by your algorithm. If you're looking at big booties, it's gonna show you a whole bunch of big booties, right? If you're looking at music, it's gonna show you a lot of music. Go to the spot where you search, put THE space HITSYSTEM. That's the hit system. And then what you're gonna do is when you see it, you're gonna see my logo. My logo is like a speaker with another bunch of speakers around it. You're gonna see my logo. You're in the right place.
He said you can't miss it. He said only if you Ray Charles, you might miss it. All right.
Click follow. Peace. We out.
All right. Peace. Peace to y'all guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, joining in, and showing up for yourselves. We're building a community here through Creative Zone JC for the Jersey City artists. So pull up May 23rd. We're about to have the biggest scythe that y'all have seen in 2025. Because now it's 2026 and we're about to rock. So guys, they say they've been doing it for a while. I believe them. I feel their energies. I feel their music. I feel you, my guy. I feel you dropping them keys, and I'm unlocking these doors for people to find you and making sure they find out what the scythe is. The next scythe kicks off May 23rd. And remember, $300 on the line. Are you gonna go home hungry or are you gonna come eat? Let's go!
Extra pillow with a cushion in it. I've been reaching for your touch. I turn a Grinch into Scrooge, cause I can't see you. Guess I'm running too much. Now the highway's full and my tank on me. Got a red light stuck. With 18 reasons why I can't stop thinking about you. So let this tractor trailer be my reindeer sleigh tonight. I got some gifts to put under the tree. I think I need a miracle or something just alike. I know my baby's waiting up for me. So just be patient and I'll be on the road for Christmas. On my way to you. Ain't got no jingle bell, just an engine and a prayer while I'm speeding down 82. Been driving rough for miles through the city and the towns with a blown down wheel, but I can't slow down. Racing to the house with a present and a smile, singing Jesus take the wheel. I put the diesel in the truck. Pray I got enough to last, hoping I don't hit